Hello, hello, and welcome to the LDM Show. Sorry, we're over here looking at the some wrestling reunions of ECW history.
Mm-hmm.
The FBI, I remember them.
That was good.
That was back in the days.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm Charles Laloma. This is my boy right here, Will Davis,
What's up?
hanging out today. Just gonna check our live streaming here, make sure. Oops.
Just playing. See?
So, but yeah, it is Thursday. You know, we're doing okay. It was good. But what the heck? We have this bipolar weather.
Oh yeah. No, I
It was
can't
so
stand
nice, and then all of a sudden I come outside. I'm like, okay.
Look. As long as there's no snow,
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm okay with
I'm
that.
good. I'm very perfectly okay with that. Like, hitting the 40s though in the morning. Like what was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? It was mad foggy outside.
Yeah.
Over here in New York, it was so foggy that they showed the picture of the Empire States and all, and all you see is the little,
It might as well be
the
like
little
this.
antenna.
Yeah. This is It's been a crazy week. Otherwise, some afternoons are actually warm
Yeah,
for 20 minutes, and then it seems like it drops a whole nother like 20 degrees.
yeah, but hopefully we're gonna get that early spring. You know,
I don't know
so
if I can trust a groundhog.
I don't trust the groundhogs. I trust like the pigeons and the ducks and all that. If I start seeing that they coming in, that means it's gonna be a little warmer.
Well, then you'll be happy to know that a hawk has been in Parkchester recently.
Oh, it's getting
So,
warmer.
yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
get warmer. See, that's how a groundhog. He don't even know what a shadow is. He wondering why you picking him up.
That's true. That's
You don't
true.
see that look in his face. He be like looking
The
around like,
giant
why?
mole. Which one of us?
Mom,
They're both on.
they both are.
They're both on.
No, we good. Oh, raise it up, raise it up. Engineer trying, telling us we have to do her job.
I have a low voice. My bad.
He has a low voice.
My bad.
See, I have a hip hop voice. He have an R&B.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
or jazz.
Do not compare me with Mr. Kelly in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
Thank
so
you
then
very
we go
much.
with jazz. Okay, he has a jazz. He has a jazz voice. Are you good? Because I see that strange face, and that makes me wanna. We're live. You can tell we're live. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can raise it up a little. No, raise it up a little. So, but anyway, I'm gonna come right back. We're gonna talk completely. But I don't know that the foggy day that it came out, that was the problem. The problem we had before.
What? Where we needed the giant fans?
Yeah, we needed basically good Giant fans, I guess, because it was too much.
Well, you didn't go driving, did you?
Oh no!
Then
I
all
could
is
I
well.
couldn't even see where the bus stops were. You wanted me to go driving?
I mean, to be fair, half the bus stops in New York City you can't see where they are.
Yeah, that's true. That is so damn true.
You wonder
But
why the bus stopped in there. There's not even a pole. Meanwhile, that pole had the sign like stripped down and then like it's broken in the middle where the map is supposed to be.
yeah, it was just the whole strange thing of having fog like that. You know, when I had the fog like that, I thought of the movie Fog, but not the new one, the old one.
What, the mist?
Was it? No, it was called the Fog.
I don't know the fog.
The new one, they changed it into the Mist.
Oh, I don't know the fog.
Yeah, it was the same concept.
Fog just killing
a fog
people?
come in
Yeah.
and then they were killing people and stuff. But the original was called the Fog. That's why I was like looking around. I'm like, I can't even hardly see a damn thing in front of me. I'm like, mm. I waited for a little bit, and then clouds started going back where they belong.
I think
Like,
now,
why they need to be down here anyway? Go back up there.
nah.
We don't go up there about
So
some
now
of them.
living in New York, instead of just having the little fan with water in the summertime, we need it all year long just to
Yeah.
so we can see like 3 inches in front of us.
At first, since we were in New York, when they was like, oh, it's foggy outside, I was like, no, that's smog.
Yes.
Yeah, I just thought it was that.
It's probably a little dirty.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But it was like we had the little goggle thing, and the goggles were getting all wet, and then steam in the inside. You
I don't
couldn't
know
even
why
wear
they
that.
say they're like they say these things are anti-fog glasses, and I'm like, I'm always blind.
Yeah, like no. They don't get foggy or nothing like that. Yeah, until you breathe, and then the heat goes up, and now You start wiping
Well,
them
it
down.
says,
And
you
stuff.
know what? It said nothing about fog and humidity at the same time.
Yeah. They didn't test it in New York.
Nah,
That
they
was the
didn't test
problem.
it in New York at all. Tested in California,
Yeah, they have to test.
Arizona with the dry.
Yeah, you got to test it in New York to find out. Or yeah, or go to Texas or Arizona or something. Well, Texas don't have that much immunity, just heat.
Nah, it's just
Yeah,
burns
just
you.
yeah, just you just get some. You know, Texas for a place that is nice and hot all the time. You ain't got that many dark people over there. What's going on? You got a bunch of redneck. But it's because I'm not saying they rednecks. I'm just saying because they red, they burn.
I'm just saying, they got a lot of rope. That's probably why.
No, okay, yeah, there we go. Because I was noticing, I'm like, damn, for a hot country, you people, a lot of people don't get burnt.
I mean, a lot of people turn red, and I mean they get. You know how white people get that like reddish dotty skin?
Yeah.
When they dry out, we got a lot of people with that.
Yeah, and the dots is the Noxzema. Got to put the Noxzema on. But yeah, it's crazy weather going on. So hopefully you guys, bundle up because I've been seeing some kids without jacket thinking they're cool.
No, they have no jackets because when they left in the morning, it was warm.
Shit, in the morning time when I leave, it's mad cold. I'm like,
Yeah, there's some mornings it's not that bad, and then I could leave, like if I leave the crib at 4 something because I'll work early in the morning. There's some mornings where it's nice, and by the time you get downtown,
Alyssa said she's one of them. One of them what? That
doesn't wear a coat.
That doesn't wear a coat? Because I gotta wear something. Like I don't even care if I don't know if it's cold or not. Like I'm one of those that if it's winter, it's winter. I'm a dress winter dress, sweatpants, long johns, whatever it is. Then if I get outside and I'm hot, then I can just take off. I might as well take off a coat than trying to find out how to get one back on because it's too cold. Now I don't got a coat. I'm too cold. No, it's still winter, man.
I always at least have a hoodie on me, and if it's
Something.
hot,
At least the hoodie, the
me,
neck,
yeah.
for the neck. Like I do that for the neck. But come on now, it's a little ridiculous when I see people out there with sweatshirt and shorts.
I mean,
You see that a lot, right?
it's Manhattan.
Manhattan. Oh, you go there. You go to Manhattan.
Yeah,
And a lot of the sweatshirts are the college kids want to try to show off their school, Yale.
or the people who graduated college.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Show where they got their degree from.
Talking about I went to go visit Yale and I went to the supply and got merch.
Hey. It says Yale University, not Yale University graduate.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true, right? It didn't say class of,
Nope.
So you can wear it all you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then guess me is the fathers that be wearing some of the stuff. Like, oh, you went to Yale? No, my kid went to Yale. So then why you wearing it? Like, you acting like you came from that school.
Hey, he made a student at that school. He pays
Then
the
put
bill
proud
to that
fat
school.
father.
No. Their degree is his degree.
Oh, okay.
That's how that works.
But today we're going to be talking about, we're going to continue from like last week of the WTF thing, which one of the episodes that a lot of people have been watching. So I'm going to throw a little clips in there, but you guys got to watch it. It was so many funny photos. We got to do it again.
How did they get a car
another
on the
thing.
train, though? That's wild.
I'm still thinking the butt thing. Like his head looked like it was. Watch the video last episode. It was funny, but some of the things that I've been watching, like really in this world, you really got to shake your head. Like it went from what the F moments to, brother, please don't do this again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's some of the things that you see, like in the bus, like. I'm like, these people don't have no type of brain or anything. Like they just a sheep that walk or entitled. Like if you're not gonna pay for the bus, and here I go again with the MTA bus.
He gets so mad.
I get so mad. If you're not gonna pay for the bus, why are you pissed off because someone is paying and blocking your way in the front? Go to the back. You're not paying anyway.
Yeah.
Go to the back.
Yeah.
Like why are you worrying about it? And then you go to the back and then you run to the front to go get a seat. You know how many times I'll be like, can you get up? I just paid. I want to sit. I'll be saying it just like that. I don't give a care who you are. You want to get up? Because you didn't pay. You run into the back and want to go to the front.
Yep.
First of all, the front is for the elderlies and stuff. That's when I make sure they know my age. I got to get a seat. I got to get a seat.
See this grade? Get up.
Get up, get up. I don't let my beard grow to gray for nothing. I try to get free on the buses sometimes. No, no, but and then I wind up giving the seat to someone else. It's just to make a point.
Right.
Like you can't just come up and try to take a seat. And then why is it a fly trap in the front door of the train?
What you mean?
Because they go right in the door of the train and then they stop, and then you see the whole middle of the train empty.
Yeah, that be irking me sometimes. But you know what? You know what it is though. People will hop on the train closest to whatever exit that they are. So depending on which train line, if they have a number of exits towards the ends, they'll be there.
Right,
If they have a number of if, for instance, like on the 2 train, right, you're gonna see the front and the back filled. Where on the 6 train, you're gonna see a lot more of the middle filled. Because that way it's closer to the exit of most of the stops.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No, but I'm talking about like in the car itself. They go on the door and then they stay right there. And then when your car is passing by, you say, "Oh my God, it's packed." And then when you look, but the middle of that whole cart is empty.
No.
Squeeze in. I'll be like, excuse me, move in. And the bus is the same thing. Yeah. The bus, they go right into the front.
I just push people.
I'll be like,
I got a 30-pound book bag. I just move you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And then the funny, another thing that you have to shake your head is when they come to the front of the bus and then they see that it's so packed. Can you go squeeze in?
No.
If they could have squeezed in, they would have been already in.
Did it, yeah.
Or not, they see that the back. They come to the front, not paying,
Right.
and then they be like, "Can you move in? The whole back is empty." So then why you didn't go to the back?
Since you're not paying in the first place.
I look at them like it happened today. Like there's one lady, "Oh my God, I can't believe y'all just bunched up. Can you move to the front, more to the back? There's a whole room in the back." And she's complaining and screaming. So I'm like, yeah, in my mind, yeah, tell them they gotta move. And then I look and she just walks in. I'm like, "Girl, you were complaining and you didn't even pay? You could have gone to the back. There's 3 other doors." So I looked at her, I was like, wow. And before I could say something, angry brother man, because there's always an angry brother man.
There's always one of them.
He looked at me and he, with his eyes like he wanted to kill me or something. And he just said, "Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah.
She gonna come," and he said it loud, "She gonna complain and don't pay." I was dying. He said, and he was looking at me, he's like, "Brother man, explain to me." I said, "If I knew, I would be a scientist." He said, "Exactly." He was like, you get me, man. And then he just stood there looking at her like, she didn't say nothing.
No, you couldn't say nothing no more.
Because first of all, he made you look stupid because you are complaining and didn't pay. When the back was empty, you could have just gone to the back. And it looks like people now just want to complain.
Of course.
And she's not even that complaint age, the 60s and 70s. You're not even that age
This
yet.
is the thing that killed me recently, right? So the city says that there's $1 billion in unpaid traffic tickets, right?
Mm.
And I'm just like, so you have $1 billion in unpaid traffic tickets, but you think that you can raise MTA prices and people going to pay to get on?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to me. When it was, I remember when MTA went to $2, right? I'm old enough for that. I don't think MTA was ever lower than $1.25 in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Right. When they did that, the city at first was kind of just like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to give out half fare cards to people, stuff like that, to make sure people can still travel."
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do you remember when they added the quarter after that? When they made it $2.25?
$2.25.
Right? What were they giving people then? Not a damn thing. So the number of people you were trying to service when you raised it by 75 cents and you raise it again and don't service them and you think they're gonna pay? Well, no wonder you're also missing over $1 billion in traffic tickets.
Nobody gonna pay.
Nobody's paying for MTA. Nobody's paying an extra $1 on their MTA. Ain't nobody paying $100 traffic ticket.
No,
like,
and then that's what I was gonna say.
bugging.
The $1 billion that they probably have in traffic tickets. Whoever works there, please explain to me what traffic ticket you're talking about, because there's not moving violations. It's the stupid parking tickets that y'all give for no apparent reason. You miss by 1 minute. You miss, you're 2 centimeters away from that 5-foot thing. You know what I mean?
You mad because you caught a ticket being properly parked before.
Yes. That's why I'm pissed.
How they give you a ticket and you parked in your private parking area? That is
and you won't
wild.
give me a ticket. You know?
That is wild.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you guys do things and don't even. I seen one guy with a guy give him a ticket, right? Parked on the regular side he's supposed to, and then there was a car double parked, and he didn't get that double park ticket.
No.
So you just randomly want to give a ticket to whoever you want to give. That's why people don't pay.
And what they gonna do?
And then now with that new thing, pay first and then you can fight it. No,
No.
we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We'll fight it, and then you let me know if I have to pay.
Yeah.
You
every
know,
time.
I don't mind paying that little court fee because I'm fighting it. Let me know. Hey, if you fight it, there's gonna be a $35 court fee. For you to go to court. No problem. I'm still fighting.
In a lot of cases, you end up saving money because the person doesn't show up for the case if you do.
Yeah,
So
and
then
if the meter maid doesn't come,
automatically dismissed.
yeah.
So it'll cost you $35 as opposed to 65 and up.
And then it was half of that billion is probably the cops, because when they had nothing to do, remember they were telling the cops to give parking tickets.
Yep.
And some of the cops were probably pissed off that they had to do it.
A meter maid jobs.
Like that's their job, like. Come on.
Well, maybe they get some respect for the people they don't respect.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's kind of crazy. Just there are certain things like that, like you complaining about stuff, and then just today we ate pizza. We were in the pizza and the guy was online, and the guy said next, and he was like, "Oh my God, would you heavy up and give the pizzas?" And the guy said, "I have to throw it in the oven. I can't go as fast as the oven." He said, "Oh, because I've been standing here." And the guy looked at him, and I was like, "Go ahead, say it," in my mind, because I was going to say it.
Right.
And he just like, "You would have been standing there anyway." He got mad and left. He got mad and left. And I'm like, okay, so you were standing on that because you were in front of me, and I was waiting for at least 5 minutes. So you were standing maybe longer than me, and then you still left? Like you couldn't just wait another
minute? 30 seconds.
Oh my God!
Not even, because he finally made the pizza and was ready to give it out.
No, and it was funny because the pie that he had there, I guess, was for him because he was waiting for the pie, and then he was going to give him the slice from that pie. But since I said I wanted a pie, here we go. I had a whole pie that just came out when I just said, "Can I get a pie?" He said, "Yep, okay, here you go. Give me about 2 minutes here." I was like, "That was quick." He was like, "Yeah, this was the slice for everybody, but since you're here." And then he threw another pie inside, so now everybody else that wanted one slice have to wait. So I'm like, you could have made me wait if you would have just took that one slice.
Yeah.
But it's like the impatient of them thinking that.
That's the worst part. He was patient for the entire time that it had to be made. You just finish it. Just finish the job. It would make more sense for you to get the slice in your hand than complain about how long it took.
Hello, Rosa.
Wait there and get nothing.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Like we went and got it from the local because we wanted to get it from the $5 place, the big mainstream $5 one. But it was too packed. So I had time. We had a good half an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe we could. But then I was like, I'm not gonna wait. But if I decide to wait, then that's on me. Why would I need to complain that? Are there certain things that you guys found that you complained about that you was like, why? If you can answer below, or someone else complained. Because that's the question I want to know. Like, what are certain things that you like? And then you realize, why? I put myself into, I knew I was going to go, because I hate the doctor's office. You say 12 o'clock, and then it's 2 o'clock, and you have not seen me yet.
Yeah, no, that's a problem.
Oh, because we overbooked. No, how you
sounds
overbook?
Like a you problem.
There's one person per half. If you know this person is going to do.
People cancel, so we just adjust for it.
Nah, they be putting like 4 people at 12:15. How you put 12 people at 12:15 and then expect the other 11 not to complain? It's 12:15. It's 12:30 now. By the time you finish with that one person,
you probably booked your appointment for a specific time for a reason, right? Like you got things to do before and after,
But now, if you're there because I don't even go to my clinic no more because I be letting them know when I get down there, take me, and they take me because they know I'll be like, I'll leave. I don't got time for this. But if you go to a clinic that like let's say you got an emergency, you go to the emergency room in New York. I don't know about everywhere else, but you're gonna be here for like 3 years in an emergency room.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it depends on what emergency room you go to and what you're there for.
Yeah, you're at least for a year or two because they try to think they slick. They'll put you in the back room like, okay, be in this waiting room. You're still waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You're gonna still wait, but you know that.
Yeah.
So you got to be patient. So there's certain things but
that's why they give you internet now.
You want me to turn on the TV for you, sir? I'm like, no, I want you to get a doctor. That's what I'm here for.
I
Okay.
can get you a Dr. McSteamy.
Yeah, right. As soon as one is available, so then why you bring me to the back room and get my hopes up? You know
Because
what I mean?
we have a
Like,
TV here,
yeah.
and children aren't running around.
I'm telling you, right?
Okay.
Because I remember one time I went to, what's that hospital right off of Marcy in Brooklyn. I did a shift with one of my friends.
Why would you think I know anything about
No, I was
Brooklyn
trying.
Hospital?
Actually, I was just speaking to myself. You know how they be doing. You know, they asking that question by yourself.
Oh, the crazy people.
The crazy people.
Okay.
Ronaldo, how's it going? But I just seen Ronaldo's name pop up watching. But a friend of mine was there. He's the janitor, and then he's ending his shift, and then I'm coming out. So I did a whole shift with him.
Nice. Did
I
you
was
get paid
like,
too?
I didn't see the check yet. I'm still waiting. Still waiting for the doctor. How you gonna? It's an emergency room. I was like, next time I'm gonna be like, listen, I got shot. Where I don't know, but I got shot.
I mean, that's the whole thing too. A lot of people don't think about is that there is an order to how it works, right? So like, if someone's bleeding, automatically jumps the line. Then it's like cardiac arrest and things like that. So like, if you went in there because you think you might possibly, like, I love when people come into the hospital. They walk in, right? They're not brought on by an ambulance, whatever. They walk in, and they're like, I can't breathe. Clear as day.
But you walk.
If you can walk and you can speak,
That's what I'm saying.
you breathing, bro. Like, yeah, you having chest pain or your chest is racing, you're feeling tight, but you're clearly breathing.
Mm-hmm. So I can't hardly walk. So how you got here? I walked from my house here.
Right. So, yeah, no. Can you wheel me? No, you just walked in.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I say a lot of times, just call the emergency. The ambulance get first pick sometimes. Because then if they have an emergency, they all got to run and do something. You know, I got a splinter here. Well, do yourself. There's certain things that you shouldn't be going to an emergency for.
At all. But people will go to the emergency for everything. I mean, everything. I mean, if you got that Medicaid, I ain't mad at you, but still.
I go for everything at the end of the year. Like, I'm like, wait, I've been paying insurance for that whole year. I'm gonna go in for something.
We're going to have every test we can get, bro.
That's when I go to the doctor, be like, so let me see what can we do. Not what you can do, what my insurance is going to pay for. Everything my insurance is going to pay for, you're going to do.
Right here, right
You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it out because I paid all that whole
and then
year.
he
Nothing
wonders
happened.
why he's doing entire shifts at hospitals.
Hey, listen. Be like, that splinter thing. Sir, we didn't see the splinter. Well, then I need an EJ.
EG on my finger so you can find where this wood is at.
Need cascades. I need everything that the insurance is going to pay. Sir, your insurance don't pay that. Then don't give it to me. I want everything. I'll be like, test things that you know you're going to test about next month.
I want it down to the last possible penny.
I'm telling you, even that experimental test that you're going to do next month, let me hit it.
Just put it on my
Put it on the next month's tab, but you're going to hit it right there. Let's go. Because how much we pay insurance, like if you have Medicaid and all that, they don't really pay. We pay. And then we pay insurance for what?
For a copay.
For a copay and the medicine. Like I just had to get my wife medicine, $16. I was looking at it, I was like, and then my eye drops, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't have, at least my pharmacist, she's cool. She was like, they didn't have the regular one, so I gave you the brand. They the shelf brand.
The over the counter.
Yeah, over the counter.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool, $16. I was like, that's the same as my wife's.
Yeah.
I'm like $16. I could have saved time from the doctor and just gone over here and got it for the eye drop. And they gave me the vaccine, the tear to make tears for your eyes.
The Visine?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
not $16.
So they said over the counter. So
I could have just.
What they weren't going to give me? It's the same version, like.
No. So usually what it is that over the counter meds have a limit to like how strong they can be, or whatever. So there probably is a stronger version that they could have gotten, something that's more effective or something more potent. Because I know for me, right, like there's over the counter version of some of the allergy meds, like Allegra or whatever the case may be, right? But if you go to a doctor, let's say that your Allegra max out is 300 milligrams a pill, you can go to the doctor and get a 500 milligram pill if your allergies are that bad. So it's probably something like that.
Yeah, but I was dying. I'm like, so we pay insurance for what?
Insurance to be American, and
then
not
we
get taxed on your taxes.
then we paying the copay and then the medicine and then a lot of people were like, yeah, but the medicines are expensive. No, they put them expensive because it's not
Well,
expensive to make.
this is true, but you also have the option to shop in the Philippines, so that's on you.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I go to the Philippines and we get our checkups, we get all our stuff over there. Like, and we don't have insurance over there.
I don't know about all that, but to go and get that medicine to come back, especially if you need insulin, yes, get your medicine in the Philippines.
Oh yeah, because that's basically where it comes from anyway.
Oh my God, it's like 85% cheaper for a 6-month pack of stuff of insulin over there than like your monthly dosage here.
Yeah.
That's
even
wild.
though I still think that's one of the main causes of death today, but you're charging them to survive.
Well, I mean, they don't want to pay you Social Security, so yeah.
They should just give it to you.
No.
They're giving $50 and $25 and this and all this to people that don't even belong here.
Okay, that's fine, but they don't want to give you what they owe you, right? Like, imagine, you've spent how much of your life paying into Social Security, right? So you wasted how much money on this thing that's supposed to be like a government forced saving plan? And then they realize that they may not have enough money to pay everybody what they owe. So why would I now give you this medicine that can save you before I have to pay you back for free? Think about that.
The government all day wants money.
I want you down before 65, and then that's why they pushed it to 66 and 67 and 68. By the time that I'm ready to retire, it's gonna be 75.
Yeah. So, but now that you bring up levels of ages, we were just talking how they are trying to change the grade in school from a 65, which is passing, to a 50 now to passing. You're just making dumber people all around the world. I see this world. Lucky I'm at the age where I probably won't last another 40 years. So stupid people that are now, wait till I'm dead because I don't want to see what y'all do. Yo, you want to build my building? Yeah. What was your grade level? 52.
Wait. You do realize you're a Buddhist, right?
Yes.
So you gonna see.
Oh my God, yes, I am. Bring me back. Matter of fact, bring me back when the stupid people are not around no more. I'll chill in heaven for a little bit.
Bro,
I'll chill in heaven.
You gonna be a little baby walking into it. You
Next-
gonna be one of them 50% kids.
Next for reincarnation, I'll be like,
He said, "Nah, I'm gonna choose to be a dog next one. They get treated better."
right? I'm not talking to you. You got to go online. Go ahead. You can skip. I'm waiting for the animal reincarnation. And this one was a human. This one is a human. Nah, because, damn, at 50?
Yeah.
Oh, man. They just trying to make everyone pass.
I mean, that's the goal. If you lower the standard, right, then that means you don't have to maintain your teaching standard. So since they don't want to pay teachers, and they're realizing that when you don't pay teachers, you get that quality kind of teacher, they're like, well, instead of trying to actually teach the kids, just make it easier for them, and your math now maths.
Because I remember, no, guys, you're not leaving this class, but we got to get you up to your grade level, which is 70. Hey, he said, up to 70, 80. I remember that. And we used to be like, but 65 is passing. No. In this class, we go. So now they be like, we're just going to get you to the standard. Oh, so that's why we're not doing multiplications? Nah, multiplications for 65 and above. Y'all 50s.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Y'all still stay with the one-digit math.
I mean, it sounds like they might need to, but still.
Come on. Don't let them lower it down. And if any of parents that agree with lowering down the thing to 50, take their kids away. They shouldn't be a parent. They shouldn't be a parent.
Well, you know what it is? It's hard to teach kids, and it's very hard for parents to teach kids versions of stuff.
Yeah, but
that
you don't want
never
a dumb kid.
They don't want a dumb kid, but I mean, how many parents have a kid who's not book smart, but is creative or is even like logically smart?
And that's when the teachers will help you because they know that's 65 above.
But
Now that it's 50, they ain't gonna help you.
But here's the thing though. You're asking teachers to help kids without giving them the tools or the pay that they need to help them, right? Because,
But you do it for the love.
No, they don't.
That's what teachers say.
The teachers do it for
these.
the holidays off that you can't get at most jobs. Like, we just get a random spring break? Yeah, but you have to, you told me that for 2 weeks I don't gotta be there with them kids, right?
Yeah.
All summer long they get paid not to do their job. They have to come in like 3 weeks early, but that means they got 10 weeks away.
Yeah.
Who else but teachers actually has a European vacation in America?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you really think about it, right, they go for the time off that they can pursue other projects or continue their education while doing their job because now there's time for them to take the coursework, right? A lot of teachers aren't doing it for the love no more, and especially the love is a lot less when they realize, like, I'm getting paid X amount of dollars, right? But then school only supplies this stuff, so that means I'm buying this for the kids, which means I'm really taking home this amount, and then taxes? Like, you walking home making $15K sometimes as a new teacher.
Which teachers, to me, should get paid almost the most, money. Because without them, you won't be getting your education to do any other job you want.
I mean
so they're the starters of your, thing. So for them to be getting, some of the maintenance in school get more than them.
Actually, that's sadly true.
So come on, and they cleaning, but
no. See, this is the only thing though. Them kids dirty as hell. So maintenance workers, you see how quickly disease spreads with these kids? Nah, I need to pay my maintenance worker to keep this squeaky
the
because I ain't trying to get the flu and ice 12 times a year.
Janitor cleaning up stuff. Talk about this ain't housing. Y'all better clean up your stuff.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And I can tell you. So I remember my elementary school, right? It wasn't exactly the largest building, but there was an entire concert hall, right? We had like 5 or 6 different floors. We had a playground, 2 playgrounds by the time that I graduated, right? And a whole bunch of these music rooms, stuff like that, right? I swear to God, the cleaning staff was only 5 or 6 people per shift. And especially the morning crew, I knew each and every one of them. And
now you got a whole staff.
All day and clean that entire building, and I wasn't sick like that at all. So, maybe there's a reason they make 60-something K and teachers only making 40.
Yeah.
I mean, I give them their due because you have a child. How messy can it get? Now put 100 of them together doing something they don't want to do.
That's so true.
That's a hot mess.
But there was a video that's out about a teacher teaching kids, like they doing extra, for the kids. The video we're going to show you is her teaching the kids. And then I'm going to tell you some of the comments, and then we're going to, talk about it. But are we ready with that video? All right, play that video real quick for them.
And you sit, you're still at some distance. That's why, gentlemen, you do not leave the chair because there's another task. When I put my hands here, ladies, it is only to support me to stand. It is not for you to take control and pull. He's in control in this instance, okay? So you're only to rise, he pushes. And you have to make a couple steps to get closer to the chair, to the table. Sounds good, ladies? Yeah. Okay, I'm rising. Good job. And then he pushes the chair in. And what do you say to him? Always, always. Okay, are you ready? All right, gentlemen, both hands on the back of the chair. And you pull the chair out far enough for her to stand in front. Make sure the back of your legs touch the chair.
I mean, yeah,
so,
it looks like a regular etiquette class.
Right. So here she is teaching a guy how to be a gentleman and a girl how to be a lady, which is perfect.
Do we even know where this is at?
No, I was trying to find out where, even trying to find out if it was after school program or not. It looks like me and Will was looking at it more vivid now that we can see it. It doesn't look like a class.
No, it looks
like
more
an
like an etiquette.
program.
So that's the thing. You have, especially like in the South and the Midwest, they have those like debutante balls.
Right.
A certain age. So some of those courses, some of those things, they start at this is like the basic level stuff that they teach to the elementary school kids.
Right, and that's one of the things that I see a lot, where people want to show elegance and like Beverly Hills type of schools that they show the elegant side of it. I think maybe that's what it is. But one person said, "Good teaching. How could teaching children how to be a gentleman is a bad thing if if's called manners." I'm reading what he's
I mean,
saying.
essentially, he's just saying, like, how could it be bad to teach
If
children
teaching, yeah.
manners?
But then you got the one lady that got attacked. This is disturbing. There's other ways to teach politeness and consideration for others. Using gender to dictate who's supposed to do what is just creepy. I don't even want to read the rest of what she said. Just that alone, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say that.
I mean,
Since day, man and man, woman and woman. How are you going to say a man is not a gentleman no more, but you don't want to teach them how to be a gentleman?
well, I think her complaint is that she's one of those, like, everybody, like, there should be a point in this where the girls push in the chairs for the guys.
Listen.
And I mean, to a certain extent, when we're talking kids that young, sure, maybe. Like, the whole idea, again, is if it's supposed to be about politeness, whatever, sure. However, like I said, there's more about the situation we have to know, because if it is, like, for the debutante ball, there are specific roles.
Even
it's just tradition.
Even
just
if
tradition.
for dating or something like that, or you're learning how a man puts the chair.
Here's the thing. If we're talking dating, then especially now in 2024, everybody needs to learn, because nobody knows what they're going to be like in another 10 years.
Yeah. See, but but the thing is, who wants to learn right now when in dating? If I go and I put a chair in, what, you think I can't put my own chair in? Blah blah blah, and they're gonna start
exactly
screaming.
what you're gonna get.
But this is why she's teaching them. You know, it can be for the ball, it can be for not for the ball. It don't matter. She's just teaching them how to be a gentleman and a lady, how to sit properly and not with your legs all open. You know, wearing a dress, but you want to have your legs open. If you're fine and everything, I don't have no complaints about that. But you know what I mean. But double standards. No, but in overall, this is what she's teaching. We can get another mic and another chair. We're Alyssa just came. I want to ask her opinion on that too. Bring another chair. We'll slide over. Yeah, we'll fit. What you trying to say? We that big?
I mean,
I'm only like close to $2. That's about it.
Close to $2.
Yeah, well, I'm 192 right now, but she can squeeze in there. But other people said, this one said, women be like, no, treat us with politeness, that disturbing. Then ask, where are all the good men? So, hey, welcome. Play that video again for Alyssa to see people complaining that this is male chauvinist and you shouldn't teach this and not people, just one lady on the comments, and they attacked her like.
And you sit, you're still at some distance. That's why, gentlemen, you do not leave the chair because there's another task. When I put my hands here, ladies, it is only to support me to stand. It is not for you to take control and pull. He's in control in this instance, okay? So you're only to rise, he pushes. And you have to make a couple steps to get closer to the chair, to the table. Sounds good, ladies? Yes. Okay, I'm rising. Good job. And then he pushes the chair in. And what do you say to him? Thank you. Always.
Did you see anything wrong with that?
No, I think it's important to teach people manners, not
Right.
people, children manners, right? Because the way you do one thing is how you do everything. And as your child, you're very susceptible. So if you don't learn these things at a young age, you're most likely never going to grasp them when you get older. You're just going to struggle.
Yeah, like I said, when she said this is disturbing, there's no other way how to teach politeness for others using gender to dictate. I was like, it's a shame people have to teach these things which it should be taught at home. I have seen that teacher in another video teaching. Oh, wow. So I guess that's what her job is.
Yeah.
Teaching all these stuff.
I mean,
But they used to teach it in school.
Not even in school.
What?
You have to
Yeah, like I remember I'm showing my age.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I'm
I'm
showing
like,
my
no.
age.
wealthy class, they
Yeah.
would have actual cotillion balls.
Yeah.
Teaching.
But that's
Yeah,
my
like the
first
salad
question was
fork
like,
goes here.
Yeah, table setting and everything. But that's the whole thing. I said, where is this even at? Because I'm assuming that seeing a video like this, we're talking like Texas, we're talking Georgia, we're talking
Yeah, like the South.
the South or the Midwest, where they would have
Have-
their cotillions.
Where take off your hat when you're coming in the house and
Right.
tip your hat when you
don't
see.
wanna have a cotillion in New York. Good luck finding it.
No, but
Google.
see, I'm gonna hit
I'm
the.
sure, but like in the Bronx or something.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna hit the girls.
I would put
hit the
money in
girls
that
in the
they do it.
Bronx.
Okay, I hope. Fingers crossed.
Like I feel like there has to be like some sort of Latin organization that does something like that.
You think Latin too?
I would think Latin specifically, yes.
Well, Latin, but not in the Bronx. Be in Manhattan, maybe.
Maybe
Maybe.
like
Maybe like
the
Long
East.
Island, like.
Maybe.
Well, I mean Long Island. That's
Well, because they still have elderlies over there. They have more elderlies over there than they do
I
here.
feel like there'd be something like that in the Bronx.
No, we're losing our elderlies in the Bronx. But for y'all hood people, I live in the hood too. But you don't have to act like you in the hood.
No, it can't
No,
be.
no,
But
sometimes
you know why they don't take them to the? Why you don't be taking me to a fancy restaurant? Well, first of all,
you
this
seen yourself?
is not going to
Yes.
get you to a fancy restaurant. And if I tell you take the salad fork, you're going to be like, well, I got to take it out the plastic. You're not going into the,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't know where the cups go and everything,
I'm
you don't know
sorry.
how to sit, you don't know how to
If
speak,
if you
you're
can't
not going.
appreciate going to the Cheesecake Factory, why am I taking you anywhere else?
And the cheese and the cheese
I'm saying.
cheese factory is close to being elegant.
It is a nice.
It's ghetto elegant.
Yeah, no, but it's
I mean,
even the Olive Garden is close to be elegant, and you can't even act elegant. And that, I ain't taking you to no French
I mean,
restaurant.
I feel that. If
You know?
if you act hood at the Olive Garden,
No, yeah.
I ain't taking you.
I ain't
nowhere
taking you to the
else.
next level. I ain't taking you to the next level.
Garden elegant.
I would have, but no,
No,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Olive Garden is mid class. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So I ain't gonna take you to high class if you can't even understand mid
That's
class.
like the lower class income celebrating.
No, that's
no.
that's
Olive Garden-
Chinese food takeout. That's the lower class.
No. Damn, that's messed up.
You don't even get to sit down. You just go out.
Olive Garden is just fast food Italian, like Golden Crust is fast food Jamaican.
Right.
All right. So like, if it's a place we can sit down and eat and feel like we're eating special something fancy because it's not your spaghetti that you make at home.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't even
yeah.
do that, I can't take you
Yeah, I'm not
to the
taking you
high
nowhere
class.
else. No,
but
I'll keep you to the B grade restaurant.
I'm not even taking you to Red Lobster if you can't handle Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Anything that says A grade, I'm not taking you.
If we're sitting at the same table, obviously I'm associating with you, and if you're gonna embarrass me like in front of the entire restaurant,
Yeah.
I don't want to be seen anywhere with you.
Exactly.
Is this shrimp? Oh, girl. Oh, nah.
And not only that, but the woman who commented, she most likely never had a respectful man treat her.
No, but she's y'all guys don't even fit into that millennium category, which I'm glad.
What do you mean? We are millennials.
No, but
Well, I am.
dumb. The far X's or whatever those.
Oh, Gen Z.
Gen Zs. I
Yeah,
mean,
Gen Z is
Are you
a
a
problem.
person? You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2
See-
lips, 4 lips?
No. Because you know there is like a way big gap in mentality, even between individuals just 5 years apart.
No,
yeah.
I agree, but that's the thing. It's not always the same. That just because you're older, you're smarter.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. At
No,
all.
but you're wiser
Are you? Because
Not all
I.
the time.
because experience gives you wisdom.
Okay. Wait.
Wisdom gets you wiser, right?
Wait.
Right?
That don't have
How
value.
many people?
But you got experience on it.
No.
though.
How many people are still trying to be a rap artist that are as old as you?
No, but those are
why-
people
why
that got
not?
They
fed
older
with the
than
dream.
they older than me.
They got fed with the dream. You can still do it.
There's a statistic
You can
that
still
people
do it.
only, like if they've never pursued their dreams when they were younger, they will start pursuing
When
it
they,
at
when,
40
when
and
they
above.
older, because now they have time. But I want to read you.
But like they just stop caring about.
No,
what
no,
people
but
think.
no,
Yeah.
but here's the thing though, especially in this particular case, you're chasing a dream from 1980 something, making 1980 something music in 2020 something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like if you were really pursuing it, like look at 2 Chainz,
Okay.
right? You think this man at 42, when he's making it in the game, is making the same music he would have made at 20 something, pursuing the same genre?
But you would think that
No,
at least he
you're-
would get.
But he's at least he's moving and molding with the industry. That's
Yeah.
someone who's pursuing a dream.
The only thing he's not
right?
doing is buying more chains.
Exactly.
he
But-
still got 2.
But, but somebody who's his age now, making the same music he would have made in 1980
And
something.
I
Like, why
see
is
it.
my stuff not taking off?
That's
Bro,
like
that person's delusional.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Well, the other thing you gotta consider is like obviously the more you do it, the better you become at it. So if
Yeah.
you do it just a couple times.
Yeah, but now it's already too late. Now we're going and you still going hip hop. You don't stop
Yeah, you
rocking
know
the
what I'm
rocking.
saying?
You know what I mean?
There is various types of music though. You don't gotta. Be
Yeah, there's oldies and newies.
I specifically chose the one I was talking about for a reason because we know somebody down the block. Who's
Yep, that.
just like that.
Hey, don't knock them.
But let me read some of these comments. One of them said, "This is 100% more useful than drag queens in the school." Then one said, with all this crappy nonsense that is going on in the world, we need more teachers like this and less people like you.
I mean, I agree.
And then not only is she teaching boys to be gentlemen, she's teaching girls to be ladies.
Yeah,
So
but she also said to make sure to say thank you. Oh, yeah.
she cut it off again?
She also told the girls to make sure to say
Yeah,
thank
because
you.
she keeps pressing the button with her
Wasn't
fingers.
me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
It was the ghost.
But you know,
Alright, Jackie.
but how the lady was saying, like, you know, this is gender thing. No, it's not a gender thing. This is how it's always been, and
Yeah,
see,
I
that's
mean-
the problem when we break off of what we were meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Then
It's-
it's not gonna work.
It's not even so much that for me, because like I said, like if you're talking about, well, these things would apply to dating, where it would make sense to switch up who's doing whatever, or everybody learns every role. However, when we're talking about stuff specifically like this, like especially things that would be related to cotillion, it's tradition.
Yeah.
And I understand that some things should change over time when it comes to ideology and stuff in different countries, but like when it comes to certain things that are traditional as well as positive, just leave it be, because the whole point of this is, again, is to teach these manners and the politeness and whatever. And like I said, if for like the age group 8 and below, you want them to learn how to sit and stand, whatever, because like I was telling him, 10 years down the road, we don't know if you're going to be straight, gay, bi, this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, you may want to have to learn everything now. Don't get me wrong, right? But as we get closer to the actual ceremony and the event, follow the traditional role, continue down that path, and then, once the ceremony is over, do what you want to do. It's still you. But it's a tradition. It's American tradition that people should adhere to, and we shouldn't mess with positive traditions.
Yeah, and it even goes beyond America. Like, if you look at where these traditions really came from, it came from kings and queens, right? It came from the people in power. It came from
It's
teaching
tea time
people
with the
how to
pinky,
be
you know?
around people that, had that
You're
sense.
making it sound more negative now. I'm
No,
trying
no,
to-
How
no,
is
no.
it
We're-
negative,
We're trying to
though?
we're trying to shoot
because
positive
of the
stuff.
whole bureaucracy thing and
But-
the whole classes and the
I-
this and the.
Yeah.
But
let's
it
not
still shows-
associate it with the bad guys
It-
here.
But you
they're
can't
not
say
bad.
we-
You
we
can't say
missing-
they're bad.
We can't say we're missing gentlemen and then don't want to teach them how to be gentlemen. You can't. Have
We
it
should
both ways.
teach the average person how to act like a king and
But-
queen. What's wrong with that?
But there was
that ego is crazy.
But
and that's
there's
part
a
of the problem
difference.
with this
There's-
generation of people. All these people are like, we are all kings and queens. No, you're
no,
not.
you're not. You're peasants.
Most of y'all are court jesters. So like,
Wow.
It does-
I would talk peasants.
Relax yourselves.
You gave them the one job nobody
Oh,
ever
because at
wanted.
least they funny. Like I can get a good laugh out of them.
But that's the thing. If they don't even teach them how a queen and king behaves, they can't walk around saying, "Yes, I am a queen. I am a king."
Because the
if
issue-
you don't even act accordingly.
But that's the thing. You're teaching them to be royalty, and then these royal customs make them think that they are above other people, and that's a problem.
It's not about being above others, because at the end of the day, not all kings and queens were evil, right? Not all kings and queens were trying to act like, "Oh, I deserve the world." They were just taught, "Hey,
Said,
you
mic
have a certain level
hitting the
of
light, I guess.
you have a certain level of authority to behave." Like, there was kings and queens that reigned with love, that actually try to give back to whoever they were ruling over, that actually tried to serve their people with food,
Well,
with
that was back when
luxury,
do love
with
and
knowledge.
Right?
So if we teach them about that, that's different.
Okay. Now, these customs come from which kings and queens?
England.
Yeah.
Case
But
closed.
even
Thank you. Thank you.
even
And France.
there's also
And
Italy,
France.
there's
But
France, there's
but France
Spain.
is the place of love.
There's plenty of different countries that had kings and queens. Now we hear about the worst ones because obviously it's more drama, it's more juicy, it's more interesting.
That's why we hear about them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one more.
No. We hear about them because history is written by the victor, and the victor often had to
Always.
do those really cruel and disturbing things to be the winner.
But they wanna sugarcoat it like it was meant to be. You know the everyone enemy is our enemy, right? But in their eyes, in the other eyes, you're
They
the
think
enemy.
they're doing good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
England
you know,
thought they were doing.
the
The only thing good about they did was the tea time and the elegance, and you're going to shoot out. But one person said they teaching the kids. I'm hoping they teaching the ladies how to be a lady.
yeah.
They teaching the ladies how to sit, but what he probably meant was, these ladies to be a lady, not trying to be the man role. So that's why this whole thing is good. And it looks like an after-school program, and it looks like it is low-income kids that are learning these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because, let's put it real. The low-income kids are the ones that are less mannered.
Mm-hmm.
So they teaching them.
I got one more thing to touch on with the king and queen stuff. You got to think about the reason why they were kings and queens. They were more favorable in other people's eyes when it came to addressing people, when it came to talking to people.
Depends on what kind of kings and queens we talking about.
I'm not talking about the ones that were evil and killing people for no reason.
No. I'm literally talking about from which countries, because like you have people who were leaders and kings and queens because they literally led armies and mass murders.
That's
Right.
not the ones I'm talking about.
No, because I'm talking about China, right? So if you look at every dynasty reign,
I'm not talking about dynasties.
I'm just they're kings and queens.
What?
I was asking the engineer, what's the next video? I forgot. And she said, we got the wrong item. I said, no, the next video. But that is the next video, Mr. Wrong. So we're going to jump real quick to this item because I just wanted to throw a little comedy in there. But keep your comments coming about, is it great to have this? Should we have more of this? If not in schools, maybe in programs. But again, if you can't eat an Olive Garden, you ain't going to the grade
You
A.
ain't even going to Cheesecake Factory if you
'cause
can't go to Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is grade B, like on the door.
Real kings and queens don't eat that either.
Yeah.
Right, and you ain't real kings and queens, so take what you can get. It's free 99 for you.
And that's the thing. We don't take what we can get. We create what we got.
And you see that
Anyways.
Yeah.
right there,
Right
that
there?
right there is exactly why they started boycotting the
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
But things like that right there is going to be because of this next video. You ever brought something and then you get it and you're like, this is nothing like
Every time you order from Wish.
I was thinking every time you order from Craigslist or something.
Nice.
They'd be like, come over here. It's no damage. And then when you look, you're like, boy, you made me drive over here for this. It's all damage. But
Let's see the video.
here's someone that probably ordered artists that thought they were getting someone like Beyonce.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. He's carrying that mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same time? And
Line
it is
van
my
die,
name
Adam.
that is on that mess. So remove your bag so I can call you a cab.
Why?
You gotta give them.
Who allowed that to happen?
Say thanks. She was like, she made
for trying.
And then the other one was singing like she really was singing in the shower. Like she had that good voice. Yo, I seen this video. I was like, no, I got to play this because.
Put them on TV like that? Who really said like
And that's a
people will
TV
enjoy
show.
it? That is wild.
That's an actual TV show. Like they probably were like, wait, you didn't say we were getting this one.
You know what I think it is? It's because we're comparing to Beyonce.
No.
No. They
But
might
think
have
about
said
if they had their own song.
You know what it is that they ordered
Exactly.
They ordered Beyonce and they got yesterday. And then they say the song like they were really to the left.
No, you got to see the America or the Africa's Got Talent stuff.
Oh my
Because
God.
those are hilarious. Like Homeboy brought out a whole
Are
dictionary.
they one of them?
No.
The fast reader.
Yeah, the fast reader.
Oh,
Yo,
my God.
He bring out the whole dictionary. So I could read extremely fast. Oh really? Yeah. Look. I read it.
I read it. Tell me anything about the book. I read it.
I don't know what book it is exactly.
He was like, I didn't even read the book, so how can I? He said, that's why. I read it for you again. Brrr. And everybody was like, seriously, like you read that whole thing. Yeah, but some of the talents, the talent shows, yeah, I think we should do one of our own talent shows because
no.
it's so funny.
I love that
no.
idea.
Some of these people come out with this ridiculous talent, The Japanese guy flew all the way from Japan to throw farts in a candle.
Yes.
Turning off candles. Talent show. But this is what happens.
You
You
constipated,
got to
brother.
read the fine print, because the girl was like, the one in the white pants, she was
Yeah.
like, with the whole thing. But I liked the first one, the bald-headed one, when she said, was her thing? Like, she would like, make sure you hear that syllable right there. I was like, that didn't work. It's still,
It didn't work.
the
No.
voice is still not, I'm like, who?
Yeah, I think covers are like a really tricky area of music because
No,
it's
whoever,
like
the producer, whoever,
No.
the talent scout,
That's not
whoever
even-
got them
that's
got
not a-
fired.
That's not a cover problem. That is definitely not a cover problem.
They
were
chose
covering the real
wrong
voice.
song
That's
to
what it
cover.
was.
They chose to sing. That is the problem.
They were covering the real voice that's supposed to be.
Ooh, that was
No, but this was just a video I seen, and I was like, I wish I had it last week for WTF.
Yes.
So we definitely gonna have WTF again with Alyssa gonna be here one time. It is gonna be funny of us just looking at the photos and just thinking. We had to think our own story scenario, and we thought about different stories about what happened. But this one, my scenario, the talent scout got fired.
Had to.
I had to get fired.
Had to.
They said, you hear the song, right? Yeah, you too. To the left, because
No, you
you're
know
out.
what it was? The main act canceled, and she was like, "Look, I'm a really good singer. I got my girls back here. We could hook it up real quick."
We were just going to the club right now.
Whoever the talent scout was trying to definitely get with one of them. I don't know which one, but definitely trying to get with one.
Maybe they needed some comedy on their show.
Had to. That had to be a comedy act.
I don't know.
They were trying to broaden their viewers.
Yeah, but we don't got that much minutes, but it is close to the weekend, and you know it's going to probably be like one of the nicest weekends. They said maybe.
Interesting, because yesterday I was driving home like 1 o'clock in the morning. There was garbage everywhere
It's New
because
York.
the wind was ridiculous.
It was. I thought I was about to get up because I was watching Warrior, and I hear the door. Kadoom.
Yeah.
Kadoom. I was about to get up and tell my wife, "In or out? Are you going into the bathroom or out to the bathroom?" And then when I got up, I'm like, "Okay, she's sleeping. My son is sleeping in his own room." So I closed the door, and then you hear it again. The wind was blowing through, and they had the windows open because my wife thinks it's summer all year long. So the wind was hitting the door, and it was going up. Okay, you're inside the room, but who's going to go in the room later on? And so I got to go in the room 20 to 30 minutes before I go in, close the windows and stuff. I'm the only one with a quilt, while these guys got little skinny blankets and stuff.
no.
You're like my mom.
I'm like, I don't know. But then you got the whole weekend and you chill. But how many excuses you make not to go to work on Mondays?
I don't work, so I can't.
I mean,
I used to make a lot.
excuses.
I literally just got a job where I can kind of make my schedule. So yeah, I don't do Mondays.
Oh, so you're lucky.
I
used
just
to,
say, you know what? I want to relax, so I'm gonna relax.
I used to be like, oh my God. I think that's the only time that I was Christian. 'Cause I was like, hey Lord, if you believe me, make something happen. I don't have to go to work. Like nothing big. Maybe a broken toenail or something. You know.
Ew.
I'd work with that.
I don't know. I'm just joking, but I always used to try to find an excuse. And then the thing is, half of the excuses I couldn't use. Yo, I got a headache from drinking last night. I couldn't use that. They knew I didn't drink.
You didn't say what you drank.
I was partying all night. They know I don't do that. So just like all the bad excuses I couldn't use. And plus, half of the guys that I hanged out with worked in the same place, and they're already having that excuse to go out. So they was like, okay, Charles, I know they were hanging out. What you were doing? I was hanging out with them. Yeah, okay, to like what, 12-1? You know what I mean? And then you go home and you can't sleep and you watch TV all day. I was like,
Dang,
yeah.
why y'all know your
Yeah,
business
they
like
know my
that?
business like that because of all my friends. Be
You
telling
should have
them.
drank more Pepsi.
I know, right? No, but then that's when they were like, okay, so you drink Pepsi, you hype. That means you could come to work.
No, I drank too much Pepsi. My stomach's messed up, and now I got diarrhea.
Hey, hi, Rona. Everybody's watching up from Philippines, getting the kids dressed, getting ready to go to school. You know, right? Because what time is it over there? It's like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Oh, so she just got back home dropping off the kids. So, but if you don't want to go to work no more, we're going to close the show up with this one video that I'm going to show you where, I had to put it. It was so funny. And guaranteed, after the show, you will be singing this song because it's so catchy. But, guys, I hope you had fun with us, and keep the comments coming. Watch our other shows. Next week, I think, is the depression video. And then we're going to be doing a lot of funny things and new characters coming to our show. So, you know, watch that too. But enjoy the, 40 degrees that we're going to have, 50 degrees over the weekend?
I hope so.
Hope.
I really do.
Well, I'm going to have it 90 degrees or 80 because I'm going to stay home and put that heater on. Man, sheesh.
Sounds like it works.
We got two other
Stop
bedrooms.
pretending you in Puerto Rico.
Hey, listen, you take me to a heat place and then you want to come back to a cold. No, I want the heat.
Oh, yeah, she messed up on that one.
That's why in the shower, they be like, damn, you taking a long time in the
It's the
shower.
only warmth I got right now.
I'll be like this sitting down sometimes and just automatic steam bath.
I do the same thing.
I let all the steam, the pores, and I just sit there. And then the water hitting me in my back, oh my God. Then until the hot water runs out. Then you got to run
That's
out.
how long you stay in?
I be staying in that. I was 12 when I got in, 90 when I came out. You know what I'm saying? That's how wrinkled I would get. Fingers be all wrinkly and stuff in the hot water.
Those are the best showers. Though.
Yeah. No, I just don't like coming out.
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst.
When you open that bathroom door, woo, good
I
Lord.
try so hard to get so dry. Like I want to be as dry as the desert when I do that. Just before you open up the door.
Good night. But anyway, if you don't want to go to work, maybe you can play this video, and we'll see you guys next week and have some fun. Keep watching.
Bye.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé